Hello, class. Happy Memorial Day to you. Um, I want to go over a couple things real quick, get through a video just to touch base with you. So first of all, let me talk about the exam real quick. I was very happy overall with the performance on the exam. I think the average ended up somewhere in the high 80s between both my sections that took it. I was very, very happy with how the Explain Your Work came out. That I saw a lot of you put in some very thoughtful response there, and I appreciate it. Basically, what I'm looking for in those is to make sure that you're explaining it as clearly as possible. And now I expect a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of thought process going on as you're explaining it. What I'm looking for there is just making sure you're using proper statistical vocabulary, making sure you're not reading it off of a website that you stole it from, that kind of thing. So I was very happy with what I saw there. I do just want to reiterate that I'm looking for both things, the image and the video. So you should see some feedback if you didn't get full credit on why you didn't get full credit on the Explain Your Work portion. The essay questions, I was really happy for the most part with how those turned out as well. A lot of really thoughtful responses there as well. So overall, very nice job on the exam. Looking forward to Module 4, where we're at right now. We're starting our second unit of the course. And the second unit of the course is a whole bunch of stuff, but it's going to focus a lot on probability. We're going to look at all sorts of different distributions. We're going to look at some continuous distributions, some discrete distributions. We're building up to that with some probability, and we're going to touch on probability kind of throughout. Probability can be very challenging at times. It's going to take you looking at it, thinking about it, looking back at it later. So don't wait till the last minute. When it comes to this first module and really the next module as well. I mentioned this in my announcement already, but keep it simple. So when it comes to probability, you're going to read through lots of different formulas. There's going to be formulas for ands and ors and conditional probabilities. Whenever possible, break it down to the original definition of probability, which is your number of desirable outcomes divided by your total outcomes. If you can find an easy way to count those rather than trying to use some fancy formula, life is going to be much easier. And a lot of times we can do that even though a formula exists for a certain problem. Sometimes it's even easier just to go back to the basics and say, all right, how many desirable outcomes do I have here? How many favorable outcomes do I have here? And just divide those. Simple as that. Lastly, I just want to wish you a happy Memorial Day, or more fitting, a grateful Memorial Day. I hope that you find some activity that helps you think about the meaning of Memorial Day, those that have sacrificed their lives for our nation. I know personally, I'll be hosting a virtual flag retirement ceremony for my Boy Scouts, where we are going to take some flags that are no longer in service because they are old and used, and we are going to be retiring them through a fire. And so it's a nice solemn ceremony, and to teach some younger kids what it's all about and what our flag represents and what it means to have died for this country. So hopefully you get a chance to reflect on that today as well and what it really means to you, and possibly enjoy some barbecue while you're doing so. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will touch base with you again soon.